we have huge new leaks for new essences that will release into LEGO Fortnite. Now, anytime that we get a brand new update in the game, what you can actually find out is that leakers gain access to new files that were recently added in that actually are in there for the playtesting section. So these are going to be things that are currently being worked on by Epic, but we should be seeing in the game in the future. One of these, just to give you guys a little insight before we continue on this video, is getting tier 4 essence of what we have right now. If you guys did not know, we only have the blue version on our crafting tables or our rune forges, which means that you can only have a tier 3 damage or tier 3 luck. With the new update that should be releasing at some point, we're going to be able to have tier 4 damage, tier 4 luck, and it will come with a larger cost. Now we're also getting some updated leaks when it comes to getting stuff for the Fortnitemares update or the Halloween update, one of which includes a leak that tells us that new enemy NPCs will be coming. Skull Trooper, Hollowhead, Straw Ops, Heyman, Fright Knight, and Diviner. Now these are also going to come in the LEGO variants for us, which should mean that they're not going to be friendly and definitely should be enemies. Now I'm bringing up the Halloween update because one of the leaks for Essence is very Halloween-esque, which may mean that this update for Essence is coming much sooner than we think. Now that essence that I'm talking about is called Rune of Vampiric, and this also has 4 tiers. Now when it comes to this system, this one states that dealing damage to enemies heals you. So it works like a life steal in a way, which is really unique, but also with it being called the Rune of Vampiric, I would have to imagine that this is Halloween themed. Obviously we wouldn't get that in any September update, and I don't think we have another update this month, but during the month of October, when we are getting Halloween updates, this is something I expect to get. Now, while a lot of people are really excited for the Halloween update, another highly requested feature is actually getting a repair bench added into our stations area. This is something that people have been talking about since the game came out, because anytime that you make any type of pickaxe, axe, sword, or any type of tool, it runs out of durability very quickly, even if you add the durability essence on there. But what if I told you there's an essence that's coming out that could help with this problem? And well, here it is, the Rune of Repair. This has 4 tiers to it, just like we've broken down on the last few, but this one states that there's a chance to repair the tool upon enemy death. Now, this doesn't guarantee that it's going to repair the tool, however, this is a way to fix on the durability of that tool. If this is something that could be coming in the state of a rune, the repair option is definitely something that clearly Epic is working on, so it's definitely possible that along with this leak does come a repair bench at some point in time. Now I hope that you guys are looking at those images, because if you did not notice, it does state that the brand new tier 4 is going to cost 200 essence, which is obviously 50 more than the tier 3. Because these cost so much, you are definitely going to need to stack up on as much inventory as possible. That way when this update happens, you have a ton of essence. So what I recommend doing is making as many Klombo cakes, which are butter cakes, and then getting as many Klomberries as you can. Storing these away before this update happens is going to be amazing. But let's talk about even more new rune essences that are going to be releasing into the game. Now we also got a brand new shield called the Knockback Shield, and when you run into different enemies or animals while holding this shield up, it not only will block any type of attacks, but also shoves them forward. This is going to be part of a new essence that comes out called the Rune of Force, which increases the total knockback. And you can see once again, there are 4 different tiers to this. I'm not sure what the damage increase is going to be, but I can only imagine that Rune of Force 4 is going to be absolutely incredible when you pair up using the knockback shield with an actual weapon. Now all of you guys I'm sure know that there's different foods and drinks in this game that you can have that'll give you additional hearts. So you have your regular standard all red hearts, but you'll also gain those light pink or orange ones. Now we're going to have a rune essence that helps towards that, which is going to be called the Rune of Stolen Heart, which killed enemies grant extra health. So I would imagine what happens here is that when you kill an enemy, you will grant 1 extra health bar to yourself. So being heart 4 may give you 4 additional hearts, which would be really clutch when you're in those boss battles and you have little enemies around. You could use this as a way to just kind of restore your health. Now we're also getting something called the Rune of Armor, which is going to be when you attack someone, it grants extra armor for 2 seconds. Now, we have not seen anything like armor inside of LEGO Fortnite just yet, so it's definitely possible that this is also something that they're working on. When it comes to fighting, getting extra armor, especially against different bosses, is going to be really big. Now, I'm probably looking towards the Rune of Hunger as my least likely to use, but also the one I'm really not excited for at all. When you hit somebody, it gives you a chance to gain hunger, which when you're using different regeneration charms, having this on a weapon might be pretty good because you don't have to deal with hunger and your hearts are going to regenerate with that charm. However, something like this is just probably not better than anything else that's available in the game. So I imagine that this one would be cool to pair up with regeneration charms on your player, but as far as having this on actual weapons, it's just not going to be something that I think is ever worth having. So this essence area definitely has a love-hate relationship with the community right now. A lot of people seem to love it, a lot of people seem to hate it. I think the positive that we can take from all of this is that it does look like Epic plans to expand on this. They are very quick to up the essence and lower the reroll amount to make sure that the community is a little bit happier about it. And I think that changes like that, especially being done so quickly by Epic, is going to be what makes the essence area so much better. But not just that, on a more broader area, making the game so much better. We've been waiting for months and months and months to get brand new content, and not only did they give us new content, but just in the last few days, they have made so many changes to make sure that we are even happier than what we are, to make sure that things are working properly, and that things are lowered or raised to make every single one of us happy. So at the end of the day, to me, doing this and adding even more essence is going to make life so much better. So with that being said, what I'm going to be doing is stacking up as many of these clomberries as I can, and I want to try to have more than 10,000 of them. That's probably way too many, but I definitely want to have a very large amount of clomberries as well as butter cake, just in case we get these tier 3 things added into the game sooner than we think. We have 2 updates that are coming very early and in the middle of October, so if I could have a ton of clomberries ready for that, we get an essence raise at some point, and then we get tier 4 items in there, or tier 4 essence. I am going to be more than ready when that happens, and I'm going to make sure that every single one of my items has tier 4 on them and has every possible combination. Nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, this was Crafty, and I'm out. Peace. But YouTube thinks that you're gonna like that video that's up there in the top left, and you may also want to hit that subscribe button in the top right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.